Take an anime and manga whose central theme is a polygamous harem. Include adult characters preying on minors, drugging minors, and forcing them to do sexual acts on each other. Forcible forms of coercion, incestuous relationships, voyeurism, kidnappings. Emotional and physical abuse, sexual assault. And just what would you call a story like this? Wholesome. Wait, what? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. No, the T-Man has not changed his ways and has gone down the path of degeneracy, but has instead stumbled upon an unexpected gem. This story, titled 100 Girlfriends. Wait, girlfriends. 100 Kanojo is a manga that takes many of the tried and cliched tropes of the romance and harem genres and goes so deep inside them, stop it, that they come out the other end and have created something different. The story follows Rentaro, the main character who was rejected 100 times in middle school. When he passed by a love shrine, he was met with the shrine's god of love, who informed him that he made a bit of a mistake. Normally, everyone has one soulmate that they're supposed to try and find, but in Rentaro's case, he actually has 100 soulmates.
恋愛の神であるわしはミスを犯してしまったのじゃ。その日は金曜日でな。仕事中たまたまテレビでラピュタが流れとったんじゃ。テレビ見ながら仕事してんじゃねえよ神が。
What's more, if he doesn't find them and date them, they die. Hopefully, as you can see now, this is not a serious anime, and it's not attached to reality in any way, shape, and form. It's the good old-fashioned fun for the sake of fun. That's how we can have plots that include body swapping, turning into babies, and hair that goes insane and threatens the planet. Because of the premise, it's hard to have any moral reservations. Rentaro isn't some two-timing man-slut. He's actually hooking up with soulmates, and I can't be mad about that. Especially not if they'll die otherwise. On top of that, he is what is known in esoteric circles as a good boy. He does not follow the trope of trying to feel up and sleep with everyone. He instead makes them wait, like the absolute Chad that he is. In one episode, when a bunch of them try to peep on him while he's showering, he lectures all of them about misbehaving in such an inappropriate manner. The man knows how to control his thoughts. In the first season, we're introduced to 5 of his soulmates, with a surprise 6th at the end. Season 2 is coming out in winter 2025, where we will meet at least 5 more. So far in the manga, we're up to 31 soulmates. Think about how chaotic that is, to have to try and draw and include a total of 32 characters in a 19-page chapter. I can't wait to see what happens when we reach 100. Oh, it'll be a mess. We've already got so many tropes that we are starting to run low. We've got the classic tsundere, the seemingly innocent but incredibly horny trope, the cold and calculated genius, the mad scientist who can turn himself into a child, okay, the 29-year-old drunken teacher trying to lure a 16-year-old into her bed, the 80-year-old grandmother who can also turn herself into a child,
I can explain.
The shy one, the beautiful one, the sporty tomboy, the embodiment of an American stereotype who's actually a pure-blood Japanese noble, don't ask, the kind nature lover, the Brazilian college student with an archetypal nice ass. I'm just gonna leave this manga panel up for a little bit. No real reason. Make sure to like and subscribe. His cousin, oh my god, show. I am trying to promote you here. Why are you? Alright, you know what? Even the manga makes a point to say that this is taboo, and I technically listed off worse stuff. There is at least 4 adults who are 10 years older than him in this harem. Please don't go, I swear it's say-so and wholesome. Wait, let me explain. I'll use one example to show what I mean. Shizuka. She is the 3rd soulmate that Rentaro finds at the end of episode 2. They start to bond over their love of books and stories. Days go by, and Shizuka is full of happiness and joy, until she discovers that Rentaro is already taken. We find out her backstory. She is unable to speak, and so she communicates through books. It's not that she's physically incapable, but she has terrible social anxiety that makes her unable to do so. We discover she was bullied throughout all of middle school because of this, and even her own mother has hit her and verbally abused her over this issue.
どうして他の家の子みたいに普通に喋れないの？ほら、ちゃんと喋りなさい。そんな本なんか使ってるからいつまで経っても喋れないのよ。ほら、喋ってみなさいよ。喋りなさい。喋りなさい。なんであんたはそんなに変な子なの？
This poor, tiny little creature finally made a connection and had her heart broken, wondering how she could ever think someone would love a freak like her. Throughout the episode, Rentaro keeps borrowing books from her favorite fantasy series, and we get clues showing that he's not been sleeping well. After Shizuka's heart has been broken, we find out why he's not been sleeping well. All this time, she communicates by opening up books and pointing to sentences for people to read. Rentaro created an app and transcribed by hand the entire book series. So now, instead of having to flip through pages to find the right sentence and have other people read it, she can now search through the app and have the phone speak the sentence. If this isn't wholesome enough, she gets overcome with emotion, and in her first act with the app, she confesses her love as she breaks down in tears, thinking he won't ever be able to return her love. Obviously, this isn't how the manga goes, and he accepts her love as they go and get permission to make her his newest girlfriend. There are various setup moments like this, but there is no pointless drama to distract from the fun and feel-good moments. No predictable breakups and bickering, no petty high school nonsense. The characters are all fun, well, most. They're all seemingly one-dimensional, and yet have more layers than you would expect. Well, most. For example, one of the soulmates we will meet in Season 2, Mimi, follows the stereotype of the beauty-focused, self-obsessed narcissist. But they manage to turn this around on us by showcasing that this isn't something she takes for granted. It's something she actively works on, and not just physical beauty, but general elegance as well. It's not all about her, as she wishes to share the beauty with others. What's more, she has beef with one of the other soulmates of Rentaro, which turns into an entire saga of about 1 or 2 chapters, before things go back to our fun-loving status quo. The manga has evolved, so it's not just all the ladies interacting with Rentaro, but also how they interact with each other. There's chapters that are pure slice of life, no real form story development, and those are honestly my favorite. There's chapters that are just pure wholesomeness, and chapters that are just pure horny bait. But even the horny bait chapters are done in a relatively respectable way. Another running theme that everyone will love is the mad scientist who is constantly creating potions that affect the entire cast. She creates one such as Love Potion, Berserker Potion, Mana Potion. Hey, wait a minute, those aren't her potions? Those are my potions! Segway! Those potions you just heard are all teas, sold with around 120 others, along with coffee and soaps, on my website, The Dragon's Treasure. Especially with the holidays, these all make for an excellent and delicious way to warm yourself up, as well as top tier gifts for friends and family. You'll not only be supporting me, this channel, and the business, you'll be getting something high quality in return. Anyway, let's segue back to the last 5 seconds of this video. Season 2 comes out this upcoming winter. If you have not watched the first season, don't watch it on Crunchyroll. Just pirate it. Don't give those cartoonishly terrible people any attention. If you read the manga, then you can join in on the conversation of who is the second best waifu. I say second best because the best is Shizuka. That's it. There's no discussion. She is small and she needs to be protected. And she is the only one who spoke against everyone trying to peep on Rentaro. God rewarded her efforts by making her the only one who saw the goods.